Hello everyone, Kit here, back with another video. Today for you guys I'm back with part 4 of the 613 laws of Yahweh. I'll leave a link just down in the description box below, along with our email. You can email us at themuns@gmail.com for private consultation. And without further ado, let me get right into it. Number 152. Examine fish to make sure they are permitted for consumption. Leviticus 11/9. These you may eat for all that are in the waters. Whatever has both fins and scales in the waters, whether in the seas or in the rivers, that you may eat. 9. The feast and Sabbaths. 153. The new moons are to be observed to set the feast of Yahweh. Exodus 12/2. This moon shall be your beginning of moons. It shall be the first moon of the year to you. Deuteronomy 16/1. Watch for the moon of green ears of barley. Abib. 154. The seventh day of every week is a Sabbath, rest of Yahweh, and a holy convocation. Exodus 23/12. 6 days you shall do your work, and on the seventh day you shall rest, so that your ox and your donkey may rest, and the son of your maidservant and the stranger may be refreshed. 155. Keep the Sabbath day holy by making preparation in advance. Exodus 20/8. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahweh and your heavenly Father. In it you shall do no work, nor your wife, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor the stranger who dwells within your gates. For in 6 days Yahweh made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them, and rested the seventh day. Therefore Yahweh blessed the Sabbath day, and hallowed it. Yahweh made the Sabbath day holy. 156. Remove all leaven from all your property before the 15th of Abib. Exodus 12/15. 7 days you must eat unleavened bread. On the day before you must remove leaven from your houses. For whoever eats leavened bread from the first day through the seventh day of Yahweh's feast of unleavened bread, that person will be cut off from Israel. 157. On the night of the 15th day of Abib, teach our children the story of the Exodus from Egypt. Exodus 13/8. And in that day you shall tell your sons, saying, this is done because of what Yahweh did for me when I came out of Egypt. 158. Eat unleavened bread from the 15th through the 21st of Abib. Exodus 12/18. In the first moon, on the 14th day of the moon at evening, you must eat unleavened bread until the 21st day of the moon at evening. 159. The first day of the feast of unleavened bread is a Sabbath of rest and a holy convocation. Exodus 12/16. On the first day there shall be a holy convocation, and on the seventh day there shall be a holy convocation for you. No manner of work shall be done on these days, except that which everyone must eat, that only may be done by you. Yeah. 160. The seventh day of the feast of unleavened bread is a Sabbath of rest and a holy convocation. Exodus 12/16. On the first day there shall be a holy convocation, and on the seventh day there shall be a holy convocation for you. No manner of work shall be done on these days, except that everyone must eat, and that will only be done by you. 161. Count 50 days from the day after the first holy Sabbath of the feast of unleavened bread, the count of Omar, to the feast of weeks, Shabbat, Pentecost, first fruits, harvest. Leviticus 23/15. And you shall count for yourselves from the day after the first holy day, Sabbath, from the day which you brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 full weeks shall be completed. Count off 50 days up to that day, the 7th week. Then you shall offer a new grain offering to Yahweh. 162. The feast of weeks, Shabbat, Pentecost, first fruits, harvest, is a Sabbath of rest and a holy convocation. Leviticus 23/21. And you shall proclaim that on the same day, that it may be a holy convocation to you, Shabbat the first of weeks, the feast of weeks, the feast of first fruits, you shall do no regular work on it. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. 163. The Feast of Trumpets is a Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Leviticus 23/24. Speak to the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th moon, on the 1st of the moon, you shall have a Sabbath. You shall have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets. 164. The Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur, that great day, is a day of complete fasting. Leviticus 16/29. This shall be a statute forever for you. On the 10th day of the 7th moon you shall afflict your souls. You must fast, and do no work at all, whether a native of your own country or a stranger who sojourns among you. For on that day atonement will be made for you, to cleanse you from all your sins in front of Yahweh. It is a Sabbath of solemn rest for you, and you shall afflict your souls. It is a statute forever. 165. The Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur, that great day, it's a Sabbath of rest and a holy convocation. Leviticus 23/27. Also the 10th of the 7th moon is the Day of Atonement. It shall be a holy convocation for you. You shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire to Yahweh. 166. The first day of the Feast of Tabernacles, booths in gathering, is a Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Speak to the Leviticus 23/24. Speak to the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of the 7th moon is the Feast of Tabernacles for 7 days unto Yahweh. On the first day there shall be a holy convocation. You shall do no regular work upon it. 167. The last great day is a Sabbath of rest and a holy convocation. Leviticus 23/36. For 7 days you shall offer an offering made by fire to Yahweh. On the 8th day you shall have a holy convocation, the last great day, and you shall offer an offering made by fire to Yahweh. It is the closing gathering of Yahweh's sacred year, and you shall do no customary regular work upon it. 168. Dwell in booths, sukkah, temporary dwelling, during the Feast of Tabernacles, booths in gathering. Leviticus 23/42. And you shall live in booths for 7 days. All who are native-born children of Israel shall live in booths. 169. A sukkah must be built before the Feast of Tabernacles, booths in gathering. Leviticus 23/40. On the day before, you are to take choice fruit from the trees, pomegranates and palm branches, leafy branches and willows of the brook, and you shall rejoice in front of Yahweh your Father for 7 days. 170. Sound the trumpets on the Feast of Trumpets. Numbers 29/1. On the first day of the 7th moon you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no regular customary work. It is a day for you to sound the trumpets, the Feast of Trumpets. 10. Laws concerning the duty of the community and observing the authority of the laws of Yahweh and the anointed of Yahweh. 171. Every male 20 years old and above must give half a shekel to the sanctuary of Yahweh annually. Exodus 30/12. When you take the census of the children of Israel to count them, each one must pay Yahweh a ransom for his life at the time he is counted. Then no plague will come on them when you number them. This is what everyone among those who are numbered shall give: half a shekel according to the shekel of the sanctuary, about 1.5 ounce. The half shekel is an offering to Yahweh. Everyone included among those who are numbered, being 20 years old and above, shall give an offering to Yahweh. The rich shall not give you more, and the poor shall not give less than half a shekel, giving an offering to Yahweh to make atonement for yourselves. And you shall take the atonement money of the children of Israel, and shall appoint it for the service of the tabernacle of meeting, that it may be a memorial for the children of Israel in front of Yahweh, to make atonement for yourselves. 172. Listen and obey the anointed servant of Yahweh, the overseer of the sanctuary of Yahweh. Deuteronomy 18/15. Yahweh your father will raise up for you a prophet, like me, from the midst of your own brothers. To him you must listen to, for this is what you asked of Yahweh at Horeb, the day you gathered together, saying, Let us not hear the voice of Yahweh our Father, nor see this great fire anymore, or we will die. Then Yahweh said to me, What they have spoken is the truth. I will raise up for them a prophet like you among their brothers, and will put words in his mouth, and he will tell them everything I command him. Whoever will not listen to my words, which he speaks in my name, I will judge him for it. 173. The king must be appointed by Yahweh. Deuteronomy 17/15. Then be sure you set a king over whom Yahweh your father chooses. He must be from among your own brothers. He must not be a foreigner who is not your brother. 174. Listen to and obey the anointed priests of Yahweh, the body of elders, the sanctuary of Yahweh, under the direction of the overseer of the sanctuary of Yahweh. Deuteronomy 17/9. Go to the priests, who are the Levites, and to the judge who is in an office at that time. Ask for their decision, and they will give you the sentence of their sentence of judgment. You must act according to the sentence they pronounce for you at the place Yahweh chooses. Be careful to do all they order you to do. According to the law they teach you, you shall do, and according to the decision they give you, you shall do. You must not turn aside to the right hand, nor to the left, from the sentence they pronounce for you. 175. Speak the truth when testifying in a lawsuit or an investigation. Exodus 23/2. Do not follow the crowd in doing evil. When you give a testimony in a lawsuit, do not pervert justice by sliding with the crowd. 176. The priests and their assistants must be chosen by Yahweh. Deuteronomy 16/18. You must appoint judges and officers in all the cities Yahweh your father gives you, from each of your tribes, and they shall judge the people with righteous judgment. Where are we now? 177. The priests of the sanctuary of Yahweh, chosen by Yahweh, must judge the people impartially according to the laws of Yahweh. Leviticus 19/15. Do not pervert judgment. You shall not show partially to the poor, nor honor the person of the great. In righteousness you shall judge your brother fairly. 178. Whoever is aware of sin or evidence in a case must speak up and testify. Leviticus 5/1. If a person sins because he does not speak up when he hears a public charge to testify regarding something he has seen or knows about, he will be held responsible. 179. The testimony of witnesses shall be examined thoroughly by the priest. Deuteronomy 13/14. Then you must inquire, probe, and investigate it thoroughly. And if it is true, and it has been proven that such an abomination was committed among you. 180. False witnesses shall be judged according to the law. Deuteronomy 19/19. Then do to him as he intended to do to his brother. In this way you must purge the evil from among you. When a person is found murdered, and the murder is unknown, the prescribed procedure must be performed. Deuteronomy 21/1. If anyone is found slain, lying in a field on the land Yahweh your father is giving you to possess, and it is not known who killed him, then your elders and your judges shall go out and measure the distance from the body to the neighboring cities. When the elders of the city nearest the body shall take a heifer that has never been worked, and which has not pulled with a yoke, and lead her down to a valley that has not been plowed or planted, and where there is a flowing stream, there in the valley they are to break the heifer's neck. The priests, the sons of Levi, shall come near, for Yahweh your father chosen them to minister and pronounce blessings in the name of Yahweh, and to decide all cases of controversy and assault. Then all the elders of the city nearest the body shall wash their hands over the heifer whose neck was broken in the valley, and they shall declare, our hands did not shed this blood, nor did our eyes see it done. Accept this atonement for your people of Israel, whom you have redeemed, O Yahweh, and do not hold your people guilty of the blood of an innocent man, and the blood shed shall be atoned for. In this way you shall purge from yourselves the guilt of shedding innocent blood, since you have done that which is right in the sight of Yahweh. Alright, I'm going to end it off here, guys. I'll see you guys next video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll put a link to this down in the description box below. You can email us at themungs@gmail.com for private consultation. And yeah, have a nice day, guys.